Okay. It's been a while since I've streamed last. Things have been kind of busy at the beginning of this year, with getting prepared for VCF SoCal, doing VCF SoCal, then coming back to a flooded room, which is quite nice. Things are kind of back in business, and why not stream a little bit? I realize I probably should turn down the volume a little bit on my voice. It was clipping just a bit. I had to move everything around, so things are probably not going to be as they should be, but hopefully things will be good enough. So, see, we got Francois. I will always butcher the pronunciation of your name, and I am so sorry. My brain knows how to pronounce it, but my voice just decides, you know what, screw that. It's not going to come out correctly. Did you steal that music from Gut Bomb? I absolutely did, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm joking, I got permission. I'm hoping the mic and everything is working correctly because, like, at least for right now, I have to connect it to my keyboard because in all the chaos of my room having to be rushed dismantled, I have no idea where my USB extension cord went. I can't plug it into my computer directly. Really unfortunate. But yeah, let's bring up the retro desk. I did change my layout ever so slightly here. Uh, so Gut Bomb, I've there's dogs barking in the background. We don't have dogs anymore, thankfully, but the neighbors do, and they are being really loud today. I want to go over some kind of things a little bit. This is an 80. No, it's USB. I have a Razer Black Widow that has like a USB extension on the keyboard itself, like the good old days. Um. Anyway, a little bit of housekeeping. I did have to do some asset updating because Gut Bomb is very awesome. In addition for letting me use his music for the stream audio and YouTube video audio because he is awesome. Uh, he also designed the Pico IDE front panel and such. Again, very awesome guy. But I use this font. I did pay a license for it, of course, because pay the people who make awesome stuff. Called Punk Digital for my new logo because it looks kind of cool. I like it. But Gutbomb noticed the X looks like an H. I never really made the connection until he pointed it out, but he did a little bit of a modification to the. I sent him an SVG of the logo as it stood, and he modified the X to make it look a little more X-like. So I had to update everything with the new logo to make, because otherwise people would call me Hodium Labs, and I really am just. Anyway, yeah, I decided while I was at to just move everything kind of to the bottom of the screen rather than have it centered. I'm gonna see how I feel about this. I think it looks a little bit better to my eyes, at least. But yeah, also not going to affect the streaming too much. But unfortunately, I also had to talk with Comcast because they decided to raise my bill, like double my bill, because the promotional plan we were on expired and it wasn't covered by the new guarantee that they're going around and saying, like, oh, you're locked in for 5 years, blah blah blah. And we had to negotiate, and they kind of like halved everything on my internet connection, which is really unfortunate. I still have 100 megabits of upload, which is nice, I guess. I mean, comparatively. But it's really gonna make uploading YouTube videos not so fun because, man, I really enjoyed having like 400 megabits up for that. Like, I could just upload 4K videos all day and it wouldn't even, like, it would be quick. But alas, I am not paying $150 for an internet connection, as awesome as it was. Alright, enough housekeeping. Let's start the fun, and you will see why I wanted to do laddering. You might be asking, well, Exodium, why are we using the retro desk for this? You have Diablo 2 Resurrected. You've played it on stream before. And I do. It's an awesome, I think it's a very faithful remaster of Diablo 2. Even though they're actually adding stuff to it, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, there's the terrorized zones, which is actually kind of neat if you're playing solo on Nightmare, for good example, because in Hell difficulty, I'm a sorceress main, and in Hell difficulty, every enemy has a resistance to magic. And I mean like a hard resistance to magic. Oh, Parasite sounds like a... Uh, I don't know what to do, honestly. uh, it could be processing, I don't know. It could be just my mic being weird. Like I said, I mean, can you at least hear my voice clearly? Like, even if it's sounding a little staticky? I may have to find a way to make, like, direct connect this mic. Because it could be the keyboard doing some things. Ground loop, you know, you might actually be right. Let me... I'm gonna go silent for a minute. I'm gonna try reconnecting my mic elsewhere. Give me a second. Okay. Hopefully that fixed it. I had to like steal one of the USB extensions off the cube. So okay, yeah, I'm running a USB extension directly into the back of my computer now, so yeah, I have to order another USB extension off Bezos whatever. I I am at a loss for where some of my cables ended up. Anyway, so as I was kind of going on for a minute there, I actually have remembered my train of thought. So the reason why I'm kind of like not doing this on Diablo 2 Resurrected is because people are actually playing that, and it's a good faithful remaster, and they are adding stuff to it though, which is kind of interesting. Like I was saying, the terrorized zones are kind of a neat addition where it's like they put certain spots in higher difficulties have higher leveled enemies. I believe they're tuned actually to your character level, which is a very neat thing because it means you can get a little bit more of a challenge on nightmare mode. Because in hell difficulty on Diablo 2, everything has a resistance to magic. Some form, some element it is resistant to, it will do no damage. And if you're a sorceress main, this means a good third of the enemies you encounter, you cannot do damage to. This sucks. So in Nightmare, you can actually, do damage to things, but things are tougher. So it presents a better challenge, I feel. Anyway, yeah, I'm not doing I'm doing like old Diablo 2. Anyway, let's get the retro desk actually started now. And now I've got cables going across my desk I need to organize later, but all right. Sure, the capture card is receiving. It is. Get the authentic Windows XP experience. This is a very temporary setup at the moment. This is actually running the board out of my TriCaster Pro 2. I'm gonna let it just start up and play the sound though. Ah, good old Windows XP. So yeah, this is the board out of my TriCaster, and it's gonna be going back into the TriCaster because I have a new board for the Windows XP shuttle system. And it's going to be using an AMD Athlon of some description. It is a later Athlon from like the late 2000s. Quad core, so it's still a quad core machine. I do want to see if I can get my hands on a Phenom 2 to see if it would actually run, because the chipset does support Phenom 2s, so I'm very hopeful that it'll run, but it would be very nice to have a homage to my first custom built PC by throwing a 955 Black Edition into it, but we'll see where that goes. For now, I'm waiting on heat sinks from the UK. I hope those don't get too impacted by tariffs because that would really suck. Anyway, go ahead and start playing Diablo. And Diablo 2, knock down the volume a little bit. Diablo 2 for Windows XP actually has an installer you can still grab if you legally own the game from your Battle.net account. It's kind of varied, but it's there. You can get it. It'll install back to Windows XP, and you do not require a CD to use it. It's very nice. And as you can see, copyright 2016, so this is like a late installer. And we're on Windows XP, right? But you can see the servers are still up. This is where I got this idea from. And yeah, this, I'm using a weak password because, I'm not sure how secure this actually is. But, go to ladder. Now, you'll notice I'm playing on, vanilla Diablo 2, not expansion. Because people still play expansion. In fact, I think we can go over here and you can see, you scroll all the way to the bottom. It's rough. There's a lot of people here. I'm not getting a level 94 by myself, because I'm intending on playing solo here. But if we go to standard ladder, you see things really start falling off pretty big time here. Like, to get top 100, you don't even need to be level, like, 50. Like, top 100 is level 12. Level 11 to get into top 100 right now. So I want to do the thing that teenage me never got to do and get on the ladder. I'm actually already on the ladder. If you look at, I believe if you go down here enough, you'll find me somewhere in here. I'm not gonna look because it's gonna. Yep, there I am right there, 250. So I'm already on the ladder. I don't know when they last reset the ladder either. If this is any indication, 2016 was the last time ladder was reset. But this is also kind of reflective of how I played the game back in the day, because even though I had expansion, I actually played on regular, because the problem with expansion is I like to play PvP, at least back then, and expansion you had to deal with a whole bunch of stuff like rune words and such that there was a lot of build diversity, and trying to keep up with all of that was just way too much. You really had to sink a lot of time on the game to actually kind of get somewhere. It was a lot to deal with. So I just stuck to regular, where there was like established metas and such, and there wasn't a whole, like, you didn't have to put a lot of time into it to get a good build running, basically. And yeah, you could argue expansion had a whole lot of experimentation opportunity, but for me, I just wanted to, like, get in and have it be basic. So enough yapping, let's actually make a game. I'm just gonna set this down to 1 because it doesn't really matter. Because I can't really create a truly private game if I'm streaming, because it will show the password for the game on the minimap. So I can limit it to 1 player. That should effectively make it a solo game. Yeah, here we are. And even if you're playing non-expansion, you still get some of the expansion benefits, like the greater resolution, as you can see here. And I'm noticing that the... Let's see if the Extron can nudge this over just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. It says it's running at 60 FPS, but it doesn't feel it, to be honest.
Evil beware.
But yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. And as you can see up there, it shows the password, so... If I hadn't set the character or maximum player count to 1, it would have happily let anybody else watching the stream join if they just knew what realm I was on. I also thought to maybe start a hardcore character, but given the current keyboard I'm using on this system is meant for a Mac, they've placed the command key right where the alt key would normally go, I believe. Yeah, looking at my other keyboard. So if I were to go and reach for the alt key and, oh no, muscle memory, I've just sent myself back into Windows. And despite how powerful this system is, it takes forever to get back into the game.
This place is trouble.
Also, I'm going to kind of zig where I usually... I'm going to zag where I usually zig here, because, I am going to do a PvP build sorceress. I'm not intending on actually doing PvP, because I'm not the social butterfly I once was when I was a teenager. So jumping into a public game is kind of, yeah, no thanks. However, I'm gonna go fire this time around, because normally I go cold frozen orb. A fire would be fun. Lightning would be fun if you like rolling the dice a lot. This mouse is really touchy. I may opt to switch it out mid-game.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
But as you can see, it's kind of choppy. It swears it's running at 60 FPS, but it really isn't. And this is on a Core 2 quad with a Quadro 4000. Or a Quadro K4000 running. This machine is wild overkill for this game. And this is why I say Diablo 2 is poorly optimized. And why I don't use it for benchmarking more. It runs like this no matter what system you run it on. Even if I run it on appropriate hardware, like my old may she rest in peace Pentium 3 Tualatin build, it runs all the same. It still blows my mind that the servers are still up. Yeah, let's do fireball. Ah, this mouse is just. This is a Razer Death Adder V2, and I actually, you know, it feels comfortable. I do like it for that. So, if I remember correctly, proper PvP is nothing in energy, a little bit into strength and dexterity to cover equipment requirements, and then everything into vitality. If I wanted to, I could fire up D2R on my actual computer and cross-reference my build over there, but I'm not going to. Early game stamina is fun. I love it.
Not enough mana.
Oh!
I need mana.
That was kind of clutch. Do I have any mana? No, I do not.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, sure. Anything's better than nothing right now.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
Up. I just did it. Please don't die.
Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
I may get under my desk and switch this keyboard out for this reason. The only reason I like the keyboard I'm using currently is because it has USB ports on the keyboard itself. Because it's a Matthias board meant to go on a Mac. Matthias, however you pronounce it. I like it because that way I can switch out my mouse depending on what system I'm using here.
This cave has been purged of evil.
I have a ducky keyboard that's actually really nice in that it lets you configure what key does what. So if you're on a Mac, you can actually switch the keys around if you so please. Now, I could go back and get my rewards, but I'm just gonna press on to, the Cold Plains. I believe that's what they're called. My brain is failing me. I have not played Diablo in a serious capacity for, like, since I was a teenager.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Ah, there's Flavi right there.
Beware.
And for those who haven't played the game, there's nothing stopping you from just walking right past her and doing this before the Den of Evil. Now we'll go back.
Greetings, young. You have cleansed.
Welcome out. My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
That's also one of the neat things about... So, I mentioned earlier, going on a small tangent here, I mentioned earlier how, if you're a sorceress main, hell difficulty kind of sucks because of, how usually if you're playing a PvP build sorceress, you're specializing in one element only. You can do dual element depending on what build you go for. I believe Frozen Orb sorceresses can go dual element because they only... Because with 1. I believe 1.10, patch 1.10, they added... If I can remember what key brings up the skills... Which one is it? There it is. So, yeah, patch 1.10, because I remember these days. Patch 1.10 added synergies. So, it isn't just enough to max a single skill anymore. If you want maximum damage, you have to also max other skills. So, having a dual element sorceress kind of became that much harder depending on which way you decide to go. Now, obviously, you could also just build for PvE, which I guess does the job just fine. But also, where's the fun in that? So, for good example, if you're going with Frozen Orb here, you just have to max one other skill and you get max damage out of it. But if you went Blizzard, oh, you've got a lot to do. So, Frozen Orb is kind of like usually the easiest build to go for. Very good crowd control. You don't have to max a whole lot because you're going to want to max For Blizzard, you're going to want to max all this stuff and then the Mastery. But Frozen Orb, you just need to do Mastery, Ice Bolts, and that's really about it. Then you want to come over here, and if you're doing PvP builds, you want to come over here and grab Energy Shield for survivability, and Teleport, because Teleport, if you're just on foot, you're going to die in PvP. So you need Teleport to get away from people. So Fire has a lot of fun stuff here. I think Meteor's one of the bigger damage skills, but mostly you're going to be using Fireball, which, yeah, you're going to have to go for Meteor anyway. And Inferno. But Fireball is really your bread and butter skill over here. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah, I'm going Fire. Screw it. And if you decide you don't like what you've done,
Yes?
Akara will allow you to reset once per difficulty. So you have 3 character resets you can use. I'm not sure if they patched this on D2R to let you reset an infinite amount of times so long as you do something. But it could be, if it's the same as it is in the base game, you get 1 reset per difficulty. So reset with care. We are not going to do Blood Raven for a hot minute here because Blood Raven is a pain. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about companions. Oh, I'm going to die. What a waste. That shrine. Companions are much buffed in expansion. So it makes being a single element sorceress a little bit more bearable. Because you can just hire a companion and beef them up a little bit, and they can probably take whatever you can't kill. Arguably, you could do the same here too, but companions are very much a an afterthought in the base game. I think jump in strength here.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
So one of the big early game gold farming things you can do is pick up armor and sell it. Armor typically sells for a pretty high price. Also, going fire kind of negates a really nice benefit to going cold. And it sometimes, if you kill a cold enemy, they shatter. When they shatter, they cannot be revived.
Not enough mana. I need... Not enough mana.
Oh, cool. Belts are nice. Look, Ma, more slots. In fact, I'm gonna do something all the cool streamers do. I mean, in just a moment. That button, there we go. Okay. Let us continue. I'm sure there's an actual counter you can use for this, but I'm too lazy to set it up at the moment. That was a waste. Oh well. No, I have enough gold. I think I'm going to do the thing that you should probably do. one of the first things to do here.
Hello.
I do not have enough money. That is very mean. We don't care about attack rating. We're a sorceress. Okay, there we got the money. Having a Tome of Town portal is very much required. We don't need a Tome of Identified because we get somebody who can just identify our stuff for us later. Until that time, we just buy scrolls.
I need mana.
No, you don't.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Ouch, me bones. Ah, I did it again. Oh. I should have some stamina potions hotbarred for right now, but once we
Not enough mana.
since we're starting to dump points into vitality, that should become less of an issue.
I need mana. I need mana.
There I go, not watching my health again.
Not I need mana. Not enough mana.
Seeing shields reminds me of another benefit of expansion is the class-specific items that they introduced. So sorceresses can now have a one-hand wand to use, kind of like necromancers. So they can equip a shield, which is quite nice if I am being truthful, because it can block some stuff. Because getting staggered as a sorceress sucks. Ooh, a wand. Perfect. I almost missed that amulet, too. So another good source of gold is to pick up things like wands and staves. Because if they have any plus to whatever skills on them, they will sell for a good chunk of cash. And I think we're done with this dungeon.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
With some later unique items, the mana economy becomes less of an issue, but that also means constant boss rushes to hopefully get the item you're looking for. Magic Find is a fun time. I'm gonna burn a town portal here, screw it.
Greetings.
No, that's actually better than what we have, so why not? That's why we like bucklers, and we like shields on sorceresses, because, again, they can block.
Not in town.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, these guys hurt. I've got more potions though. One of these days. One of these days, these mysterious callers will leave a voicemail. Yeah, sure.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Ooh, yes, please. That's gonna be a bit of money.
I need mana.
Yeah, I think we're well and truly done here.
Not enough mana.
I'm just gonna burn a town portal.
Good day.
Like I said, 3,700 gold. Skill edition items are worth quite a chunk. Just getting caught up on things. I will be right back. Okay. We find the graveyard, we are going to turn back, because I do not feel like trying to smack down Bloodraven right now. I mean, she is kind of on you, on like white on rice, if we're honest. This is why I don't want to take her on right now, because I want to be able to just face tank all of her attacks. Up, I've done it again. Oh, let me make sure I'm in a safe spot. I really need to switch the keyboard out. It's not much of a problem if you're in a single-player game. Oh, come on, really? So I'm using a, as my chat machine, I'm using a Surface Go 2, running Chrome OS. And it's really annoying. I can't set the screen to stay on forever for some reason. I kind of want to put Windows back on it. Ooh, do we get a good one? Do we get a good one? Yes, we get a good one. There we go. I would like to find the waypoint. We need underground passage, but we're not going to go there just yet. I really kind of didn't want to find this now, but I guess we'll roll with it. Boy, just give me all the unique enemies right now. One with a Frost Nova too, man, really? Maybe I should level up. Inferno to me is more awesome, but impractical. It seems like a fun idea until it isn't. Anyway, more DPS. Come here, buddy.
Not enough mana.
Oh, they hurt. Oh, they hurt. They hurt a lot. Thankfully, there's no shaman. Oh, thankfully, he's dead.
I am overburdened.
No, give me the wand. I have too many of these. Oh, hey, scroll to identify. Perfect. Ooh, that's actually a nice stat to have.
These stones radiate powerful magic.
I do like that how, unlike Ice Bolt,
I need mana.
Firebolt does not increase in mana cost the more you level it up. It's just straight up like a better DPS.
Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
I'm not going in there after you. You can sit in there, my friend. If you want to cosplay the everything is fine dog, be my guest. I ain't going in there. Aha!
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the
We will read that in just a moment.
I need mana.
I am 99.999% sure that the voice actor who did the reading here is the same guy who voiced Executor Aldaris in StarCraft.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive. And her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into ruin. Rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
So yeah, that you don't need to find that to unlock the Forgotten Tower, but it kind of just serves as a hint for it. Alright, so I found the waypoint. I am going to now hit the underground passage and probably die a handful of times. Yeah, oh, champions right off the bat. This game hates me. These guys suck. Champion misshapen right off the bat, man. Talk about the game hating my guts right now.
I am overburdened.
I think I'm going to burn a town portal here.
Greetings.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andariel.
Anyway, hey, you want to see something you can do that you can't do in Breath of the Wild? Yeah. Got a nice little trust fund going. I kind of wonder if Blizzard still cares about the server, the old Diablo II servers to the point where, like, they still care about detecting, like, map hacks and such. Oh, this is a bad situation I find myself in.
I need mana. I need mana.
Leave me alone, my mag's empty.
I need mana.
I thought I heard an amulet drop somewhere. I could be hearing things, though. That was definitely an amulet drop. I think in the interest of just getting a move on, I am just gonna go up now. Wow, 2 uniques. Oh, and one of them's got, no, we're just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna try and lure them away now, because, plus I see the servers are doing server things. I got one of them. And we're just gonna trip you up on the terrain here.
I need mana.
Oh, that was fun. Thankfully, in that panicked running, we found the waypoint.
Good day.
I do like faster hit recovery, so we will trade that out. That's better, sure. You know, light radius is kind of nice. I'll use that. Alright. So we're looking for a tree. Those who know, know. Those who don't know, when we find said tree, we need to haul ass because we were about to get run down by some brutes that are very fast. Oh, there they are.
Not enough mana.
Oh, they hurt. Oh, they hurt a lot. And due to lag, they somehow have very large hitboxes. Use the well! I'm going to take... Oh. No, maybe. Okay. I thought I was going to take a death there. But thankfully, I did not. Low stamina really hurts early game.
This ancient tree has an aura of magic about it.
So yeah, let's go take care of this real quick.
Great. Ah, very good.
Tristram was no match for Diablo's fury.
Yeah, here we are. We are back in Diablo 1.
Deckard Cain! I need mana.
Oh, you jerks. This would be so nice when I can get Fireball and just have some level of crowd control.
Not enough mana. I can't carry anymore. I need mana.
That little bastard. No matter. What level am I at? Now, just to make this a little bit simpler.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, fuck.
Not enough mana.
I think I'm just gonna keep going into Firebolt just so Fire Blast gets a nice bonus when I first unlock it.
But as a token of my gratitude, I will identify items.
And
for
that is
you
why
at
we
no
don't buy
charge.
scrolls of Identify.
Regrettably,
homes.
I could do nothing to prevent the disaster which devastated Tristram. It would appear that our greatest fears have come to pass. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, has once again been set loose upon the world. As you know, some time ago, Diablo was slain beneath Tristram, and when our hero emerged triumphant from the labyrinth beneath town, we held a grand celebration that lasted several days. Yet, as the weeks passed, our hero became increasingly aloof. He kept his distance from the rest of the townsfolk and seemed to lapse into a dark, brooding depression. I thought that perhaps his ordeal had been so disturbing that he simply could not put it out of his mind. The hero seemed more tormented every passing day. I remember he awoke many times, screaming in the night, always something about the East. One day he simply left, and shortly thereafter Tristram was attacked by legions of foul demons. Many were slain, and the demons left me to die in that cursed cage. I believe now that Tristram's hero was that dark wanderer who passed this way before the monastery fell. I fear even worse, my friend. I fear that Diablo has taken possession of the hero who sought to slay him. If true, Diablo will become more powerful than ever before. You must stop him, or all will be lost.
But yeah, whoever you played as in Diablo 1, they're up to no good. Because in the ending of Diablo 1, we kind of saw them take the jewel from Diablo and shove it in their own face. One of these days I should go back and, like, truly beat Diablo, but that's kind of down the priority list. Back to Darkwood. I think I'm gonna go cap Bloodraven when I get Fireball unlocked. That was very well timed.
I need mana. I need mana.
Oh, these little bastards.
Not enough mana. mana. I am overburdened.
Oh, wow. Okay, fine.
Yes?
You have risked your life to rest. Good day.
I mean, thanks for giving me the same ring I already had. I think the time might be, right to check out. Good God. A bit expensive for normal mode, don't you think? Yeah, I'll just stick with what I got. Thank you, though. It's funny how the server lag almost feels exactly as it did when I was playing this game over dial-up. Oh, here's the Forgotten Tower. I don't know if I'm going to choose to partake in it just yet. I will make that decision later. Nice lag, bro. I'm not sure if it's the servers being a bit potatoey or... Windows XP networking being kind of weird. Okay, so that actually goes to the second part of the Black Marsh. I am mistaken. Man, why is this game gonna post hole in front of everybody? I would really like to find the waypoint. Wherefore art thou, waypoint? Plus, these lag spikes are why I'm not playing hardcore.
Not enough mana.
I would probably hardcore single, like, locally, maybe? Not in a battle.net game, though. And that for sure. Yep. Turn around.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
These lag spikes are gonna be real fun when we get to Act 2.
Not enough mana.
There you are. And now we can run to the Tamo Highlands, which is a very blink and you'll miss it location. Oh! Hello, friends. Yeah, we're just gonna kite these guys. Oh, they hurt. Oh, we've already got an immune to fire. Well, that's just mean. Gonna load up on potions and run in and just smack this guy. Yeah, baby, stun lock for the win. This is where Exodium starts to regret going fire. Oh, somebody's got paladin skills.
I need mana.
Things are starting to get a little hairy.
Not enough mana.
Ooh, get me out of here.
I need mana.
Server lag is great. You can see my shots connecting with enemies I'm not even aiming at.
Not enough mana.
3 more levels. I could run back and get the Forgotten Tower. I may actually consider doing that.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
I think I'll go grab the outer cloister. Grab the outer cloister waypoint, then backtrack to the Forgotten Tower.
I need... Not enough mana.
And I
The
think
monastery on Dariel's stronghold.
there is a bunch of crap in there, so I'm going to go ahead and just drop that there, just in case.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably pull back and grab some potions.
Good day.
Greetings.
No, I didn't want to do that. I do wonder if Charcy has a better belt. That would give me a few more slots.
When I fled the monastery, I left behind the Herodric Mallet, my enchanted smithing hammer. If you can retrieve it for me. What can I do for you?
Not really much in the way of belts, so I'll just wait on that, I guess. Alright, now let's roll. I do not think I am a proper level to even start thinking about the monastery at the moment.
This place holds many secrets.
Can't remember if there's really anything significant to this. Oh, bad touch, bad touch. Doombang is one hell of a name, that's for sure. As I was saying, I don't know if this quest has any significance in vanilla. I can't remember. But I do know in expansion, at least in D2R, big yawn. Farming the Countess is actually a really good way to get some runes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. Okay.
I need mana. I can't carry anymore.
You know, since I have an extra scroll, I might as well just use it. No, don't go back in.
Good to see you.
The Order welcomes you.
I have too many potions now. Oh, well, isn't that just friggin' lovely? Oh, that's bad. Hey, bud. Here's a unique enemy just, you know, right here waiting for you. Sure. No, not a bad thing, actually. I need a little bit more mana to play with at the moment. Really? I really hate Chrome OS so much. Thankfully, there's nobody in the chat, so it's all good. Like, I can't tell Chrome OS Flex to not just keep the screen on. And when it goes to sleep, it just shuts the tablet off. So now I have to wait for the tablet to reboot, and it's not going to reboot because randomly it just refuses to reboot, and I have to hard shut it down and then try again. I really need to put Windows back on this thing. It's going to make me sign in with my Google password because that makes a whole bunch of sense. Your device that restarted unexpectedly. No shit. Okay. Had somebody actually trying to tell me that, like, Chromebooks were a better deal than the MacBook Neo, and I had to respectfully and vehemently disagree with that. Just because you can get a Chromebook for $200 does not mean it's good. By all means, if that's like, if that's all you can afford, like, you play with the hand you've been dealt. Like, I'm not shaming people for buying them out of necessity, but it's like, people calling the Neo a scam just because a Chromebook on paper has better specs just makes me roll my eyes. People also forgetting how legitimately good Apple Silicon is. Oh, we got a rare item this time.
I can't carry anymore.
And I'm so full up on potions. I'm gonna do some inventory management. But really, while I'm on this tangent, I'm of the opinion that if you are in the market, if you need a cheap laptop really badly, go on eBay and find a business class machine being sold off for pennies on the dollar. It'll serve you significantly better than anything you can buy $200 new. It will probably last significantly longer. I know some people have an aversion to going used because no warranty or anything like that. And I know, like, parents, especially boomer parents, don't really like going. They still believe that companies care about warranties. Which unfortunately, like, yeah, you can take a modern laptop in for warranty repair, but like companies warranties are not as good as they once were, unfortunately. Even Apple's become awful about it. And they used to be like the gold standard. Well, I guess we're here now. I am going to preemptively throw a town portal back here. Because I worry I am going to die. And the trek back here would be immensely brutal.
Not enough mana.
And I love when the game lags and it thinks my hitbox is somewhere completely different. Oh, she does big damage. Yeah, that's funny. She's got a tether.
I need mana.
Goodbye.
I hope to find other such treasures. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, just a bunch of gold on the ground. But in expansion, a bunch of runes will drop as well.
Hello. Well done, my friend. Courage and opportunity together have created... Stay a while and listen.
Hello.
Greetings.
Yeah, I've been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes, roughly. Not bad. Nice lag.
Good day.
Do I go slap down Bloodraven? I think I go slap down Bloodraven now. Screw it, why not? Especially since I like one tap everything right now.
There is dark magic at work here.
My army will destroy.
Blood Raven.
Good day. I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
Yeah, and unfortunately in this game, companions are, again, an afterthought, so, said companion is probably going to die very quickly and be forgotten about. I don't know if you can... Yeah. In expansion, you can drop a potion on their portrait to heal them up. Not in this game.
I am overburdened.
think I'm gonna roll into the monastery and see what I can do. I'll see how far I get.
Not enough mana. I'll say at least the companions are good for pulling aggro off of me for a second. Yep, there she goes. And there I go. Oh, well. Dealing with the lag is kind of in and of itself a challenge here. Kind of fun. By fun, I mean not really all that fun at all. Get a town portal over here now. Gonna just take them around. Yeah, like... That's one dead.
can't carry anymore.
Keep it for sale, I guess. Holy ambush, Batman. There's the way down. Kind of getting to a point where these minor potions are no longer cutting the mustard.
The Order welcomes you.
Laziness. I can't remember if these shrines are infinite use. Yeah, they are. Neat. So if I die horribly here, have a way back. Because there be a boss nearby. I think said boss is right behind the store. Yep, there he is. He hits like a freight train. Cool lag there, bro. Come on, dude.
I hope the sisters appreciate this thing.
I love how very authentic this is. Also cool beans, the Chrome OS crashed again. I think I should probably end stream in a bit and go fix that.
Good. Oh, thanks so much. Yes?
So, you can imbue things with magic properties. It turns a regular item into a rare item. From what I understand, you do not want to use this until you are very high level.
Yes?
And since my Chrome OS tablet is being stupid, think I'm gonna end stream here.
It is certain that we face... Good evening.
Because I think this is a good break point. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little fund I got going there. So, real quick here. I am now 51. Not bad. Where do I come up? Yeah, I'm in top 100 now. The ladder's in such dire shape. And I played long enough that my character is no longer going to expire in 10 days. But yeah, that was a solid bit of Diablo 2. Hopefully I can find more motivation and time to stream. I need to probably change out some things before I start again. But yeah, thank you for joining me. And I will see you guys next time.